Have you ever looked around and wondered why some people just seem to have it all figured out? They're successful, they're happy, while others really struggle? Well, today we're cracking open Dr. Joseph Murphy's classic, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, to explore this hidden force that's shaping our reality from the inside out. Right off the bat, this is the big question the book tackles. Dr. Murphy says there's a very real answer, and you're not going to find it in your job, your bank account, or your circumstances. Nope, it's much, much closer to home. So, the book claims the answer lies in something it calls the master secret of the ages. And look, it's not some complicated scientific formula or a lost ancient artifact. It's something way more personal and, honestly, infinitely more powerful. And there it is. The big secret is you. It's not some force out there in the universe. It's a treasure house of incredible power that you already have. It's just that, for most of us, it's the last place we'd ever think to look. You see, this means the power isn't something you have to go out and get. It's something you just need to learn how to use. It's like owning a gold mine, but never realizing you had the key to the entrance. So, to tap into that gold mine, you've got to understand that your mind has two very distinct parts. They have different jobs, and knowing how they work together, well, that's the key to everything. So don't think of them as two separate minds fighting each other. It's more like two different departments within the same company. You've got the strategic planner, and then you've got the department that makes it all happen. And this is the perfect analogy the book uses. Your conscious mind, that's the captain on the bridge of a ship. It's looking at the maps, making the decisions, and giving the orders. And your subconscious, that's the crew down in the engine room. They don't ask questions, they don't debate, they just take the orders and keep the ship running. Now, this relationship is absolutely critical because that subconscious crew, they follow the captain's orders literally, whether they're good orders or bad ones. It doesn't judge, it just acts. Here's another really powerful way to think about it. Your mind is a garden. Every single day, your conscious thoughts are the seeds you're planting, and your subconscious, well, that's the fertile soil. It'll grow whatever you plant in it, whether it's beautiful flowers or a bunch of weeds. And the process is so simple, it's almost scary. The thoughts you plant over and over again, your habitual thinking, they take root in that subconscious soil, and sooner or later, they will grow into the actual conditions of your life. It's a law. But this is where it can get a little tricky. What happens when the captain says full steam ahead, but is secretly terrified the ship is going to sink? Well, the crew gets conflicting orders, and everything grinds to a halt. There's an amazing story in the book that shows this perfectly. So you've got this legendary singer, Enrico Caruso. He's about to go on stage, and boom, crippling stage fright. His conscious mind's fear was so intense it was completely overwhelming his subconscious talent. The captain was panicking, and it was paralyzing the entire crew. This is what he actually shouted backstage. He gave a name to it. He saw his conscious fear as this little me that was trying to sabotage his incredible, deep subconscious talent, the big me. So what did he do? He stopped fighting it. He took charge. He gave his mind a direct, forceful order. He told that little me to get out of the way because the big me was ready to do its job. And the result? It was immediate. In that one moment, he aligned the captain and the crew. The fear vanished. His power came roaring back, and he went out there and delivered one of the performances of his life. Okay, so that's a great story for a world-famous opera singer, but how do we actually do this in our own lives? Well, the book lays out some really practical techniques to consciously direct this power. For any problem you're facing, here's a simple 3-step method. First, use your conscious mind to really understand the problem. Then, you hand it over. You literally command your subconscious to get to work on a solution. And then, and this is the hardest part, you let it go. You have to trust that the crew is working on it and an answer will bubble up to the surface. Another really powerful technique is what the book calls the affirmative method. Basically, you're overriding old negative thought patterns by repeating new constructive truths. An affirmation like this one for healing is like giving your subconscious builder a new, healthier blueprint to work from. You know, all of these techniques, all of these stories, they all circle back to one single, incredibly empowering idea that puts you right back in the driver's seat of your own life. And this is the bottom line. You are not just a passenger on this ship, watching life happen to you. You are the captain. You are the one giving the orders that determine your destination. Just remember this. Every single thought you choose to focus on is a blueprint. And your subconscious? It's the master builder working 24/7, tirelessly turning that blueprint into your real life experience. And that really brings us to the ultimate message of the book. You are always, in every moment, at a point of choice. The thoughts you're feeding your mind are the reality you are building for tomorrow. The power is already inside you. The only question left is, what will you command it to create?